You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop, ready to check out the Easy Bake 30-piece cookie party bake set, loaded with items inside. Very colorful container. Let me just turn this around. There are 4 mixes buried in there, but as you can see, it's just loaded with colorful ribbons and balloons. And here is the nutritional information for the packs. The ingredients are probably down here. That's the contents. Let me just zoom in to the outside before I finally open this. I noticed that to open this, I'm going to have to cut this seal, but it's the plastic for the whole thing, so I don't want to rip that off. But as you can see, all the stuff in there, all kinds of cookie shapes and stuff like that. So when well, let me do this. Let me see if I can open this for you right now. I will be very careful. I'm going to start cutting just around the top off camera, and then we'll see if that gets me in without destroying my packaging. I like to keep everything as original as possible. Okay, let's see if that did it. Here we go. I don't want to just dump it all out, so I will slowly take it all out. Okay, nice lid. All right, item by item. So I will just lay out all the cookie shapes. So if you recognize these shapes, it might have come out of this set. You just don't know, because a set like this probably got split up. This is an Easy Bake measuring type cup. Here is another shape. Okay, if I don't recognize a shape right away, that one confuses me. Is it some kind of bird like that? And this looks like almost like a muffin bottom or cupcake bottom. A tree. Butterfly. Let's get all the shapes out here. This looks like some kind of heart or bat or something. Not sure. An egg. And, well, it kind of looks like the moon in a way. And maybe an animal. A rhino or something. Don't get mad if I get these wrong. Little duck. Another cool shape, just a circular shape. A heart. Well, I might need to make more room here. Look at this. It's loaded with stuff. A fish. Now this plate, I have seen this plate. I have a couple of these plates, so that's where it originally came from. This I do not have, this Easy Bake whisk, an Easy Bake rolling pin, and then another animal, maybe a lion. This I've never seen before. It's an Easy Bake scoop, like a pie scooper. Oh nice, there's a second plate. Looks like a bear. And then a little heart with a unique design, not for oven use, but an interesting design for that. Okay, here's the mixes, and they are still sealed. Ah, look at that. A nice tray. It's a cutting board, actually. And then maybe a bunny. Bunny ears. And then a booklet. Now this was from 2003. So, okay, here is the bake set. Here's how to make the mixes. And here's how to bake them. And here's how to roll them out. I think I'm going to do that for you today. Let me grab one of my ovens from around this time, from the early 2000s. I'll come back, show you that oven that kind of matches this set, and then I'll make some cookies with you. All right, here we go. I have my plates on their little drying rack. I noticed that's probably what that was for. And then the oven I'm going to use is this 2001 oven. Now remember, the set's from 2003, so I use this book quite a bit for reference. I've shown it in videos before, but it's really nice because you can see the timeline of this oven. Let's go to the 2000s. Here's 1992. Here is the oven in 1993. So it's been around. It's pretty much this design. Some things might change on the panel. Time 1230. the time 12:30, and then that did not change up until 2000 and where's it at? One more. 4, I believe. 2004 is when they went to this particular oven. So up until then, 2003, which this oven was probably the oven that they were still using. Kind of matches the colors and designs, same Easy Bake logo. So that's why I picked this oven. That's what I'm leading to. So let me see now. I packed my ovens for storage. I paid $3.50 or 56 cents for this oven when I first bought it. A lot of people ask, where do you get your stuff? Must cost a fortune. Well, no, you gotta look around a lot. And sometimes you might have to buy 2 of them at $3 to get all the stuff you need. As you can see, everything's nicely packed up and ready. And this is the oven I'm going to use. So, I will come back then. I will get ready to start making some cookies. See how nice the coloring all matches on this? And that's why I picked it. So when I come back then, this will be plugged in and warming up, and we will start to make the cookies. All right, here we go. These are the instructions I'm following. Here is the front side, and then here is the back side. Basically, it is just 1 teaspoon of water and mix with a spoon. Press dough against side of mixing bowl until it clings together. Now they say supply. Here, I don't know why. Now with this kit it said supply your own mixing bowls, Easy Bake baking pans, of course, Easy Bake pan pusher, we need that, teaspoon. So I got the one from the set. And then cooking spray, which I'm going to use a little bit of butter today. Decided not to use cooking spray. Flour, which I have here, which I'll just sprinkle down. And then a roller, which we have. And I'll use these tools to do my mixing. I guess that's what it's for. Let's use it for that. Now, I don't know why they say get a bowl, but we'll see. Maybe these mixes are too big for this one. I'll find out right away. What I'll make is 2 different flavors today. I'll make a regular sugar cookie, and then I will make the chocolate mix, which will require 2 bowls anyway. So let's check out the regular sugar cookie. And then 1 teaspoon mix, and I'm ready to go. Then you just spread it out. Get my scissors. I've made these cookies before. I didn't bring in any other tools. I figure I'll try to do everything with what they provide here. Let me just break that up a little bit. I might use this one of these 2 here though. They might come in handy, especially for the pressing part. Okay, 1 teaspoon. Let's just make sure. Add 1 teaspoon of water. And then mix it up. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll probably use one of these. Ooh, almost lost it. And then I'll bring in a second bowl for the second one. Remember, it said press it to the sides. Get my camera changed a little. Top down is a little bit better. I think what I'm going to do though is mix both right now so I can roll it all out and make my mess one time. And then I'll pick some shapes out. Now those cookie cutters are much bigger. They show a picture like 2 on a cookie pan. And the cookie cutters that they show in there that come with the set are like regular size. So it looks like I'll only be able to get 1 on a pan. Okay, I think that one's pretty close. Now, I'm not sure how that's going to actually roll out, but let's mix the second one. Maybe I'll just let it rest a little bit. And then chocolate mix. break it up with this anyway. It did say 1 teaspoon of water. I verified that this was a teaspoon. I tested it with this. Here's a teaspoon, so let me just double check. 1 teaspoon. Yep. I don't see how we're going to be able to roll it out. This one seems a little thicker. Not easy for the pressing part. I'm not sure I like this tool for this. I don't think it's a good mixing type tool. I guess it did say supply your own spoon, so I just wanted to try it. Alright, this one came out a little bit better than that one. Okay, I think it's sticky now. Smells good. Smells chocolatey. Alright, once it's sticking, it says press dough against bowl till it clings together. Prepare a clean surface and sprinkle it with flour. Form dough into a ball with your hands and flatten it on a clean surface. Now, if I can't get this one to thicken up a little bit, I might just add a little bit of my own flour, but that's kind of moist. Okay, look at that. I think we're closer on this one. This one came up better. All right, let me clean up my tabletop, bring in a bigger cutting board here. We'll get these both out, and we'll cut some cookie shapes. All right, here we go. Now, I wasn't going to do the pans till I know how many I would need, but let's do at least 4 pans. I think I'm going to get at least 4 cookies. What do you think? So let me get them ready. This is all I do. I just coat them with a nice little bit of butter. It's nice having extra pans. That's one thing about buying some of these sets that aren't complete. They have pans, so you have extra pans. It does help to have the Easy Bake ovens that I do have in my collection. If there's something missing, I can go to another set, because a lot of times they're duplicate items for many, many, many years. Okay, last one. Okay, there we go. 4 pans. I can get that out of the way. I'm thinking that maybe this one is okay. Let's just see. I did work with this one a little bit more just to kind of get it to where I could roll it out. Remember, it said make it into a ball. So this one did come out nice. And then roll it out. Seems to be holding up pretty good. Alright. Now remember, when you make these, you don't want them too high above the pan. They will rise, so they'll puff up a little bit. Might be a little dry. Let's go into our bucket of goodies here. Okay, let me just grab a bunch. It's like a random set. See how these cookie cutters? I might be able to fit, I should just only be able to fit one. How about a fish? Okay. And let's rework this one. I should be able to get another one. So basically, I'm going to make 4 cookies for you with this set. This looks like it doesn't take a lot. where's my tool? I washed the stuff I was using. Yeah, I think the whisk will have a purpose in another set, but not with this. So I just basically washed it and it's here with all the other stuff. Let's leave this. Let's check out this one now. This is the one I was a little worried about. And it's sat just for a little bit. It does seem a little soft. Let me just add some flour to the outside to kind of maybe help it along here. It's definitely moister than the last one. The spread's nicer. Look at that. Okay, so we've used these two. I think I'd like to use one of these weird shapes. Actually, this dough is better than the other dough. Okay. And then I don't think I'll be able to get a full one. Let's do this. Let's take half of this. And some of this. See, when you think it's not right, it's right. And when it's not right, it is right. Let's overlap the two. Okay, this is gonna be, it'll work. I have a butterfly. It'll be half and half butterfly here. Okay, so there's my 4. I do have a little bit extra. I might be able to mix this all together and make one more. So let me work on that. I do want to clean up now for my 4 cookies. I want to start baking them, which I'll do. But let me just see if I can make a mixed cookie. Let's see if it'll work. Nothing wrong with, oh, look at that. It's like a cookies and cream. Doesn't it look like that? Let me see, maybe one more little shape. Yeah, I'll do a heart. Oh, you know what? The picture showed the heart maybe. And the heart is small enough to fit 2 on a tray. This might be the only one that will fit 2 on a tray. All right, I was able to use it all up. That makes sense now. Sorry for any confusion there. Okay, those look good. All right, I will come back now. I'll clean up what I need to and bake them. All right, it's just pure baking from this point on. So I'll check back once in a while. Maybe I'll show you this one coming in, this one coming out, and do a couple changes. But at some point, I'll be back with all of these baked. So let me get my first one in here, my fish. I think the fish looks pretty good. So it says about 6 minutes. Now remember, on these pan pushers, the arrow is where you're going to stop. Then you know it's in. The door will flip down and you're all set. So 6 minutes. I don't think I'll be able to show you inside, but either way, I'll be back moving in the next cookie. All right, first cookie is set. Now push all the way through. You won't be able to see it. Okay, and then I'll put in this one next. And then when this one's ready to come out, I will show you the first one. So I will be back now in 6 minutes. All right, I am back. The first batch is cooled down, so let me take this one out. It should be ready. There is my fish. Let's put it there. Let's push this one all the way through. Okay, next will be this fun-looking shape. And then I will keep checking back and we'll just finish this whole baking process. All right, here we go. Number 2. Now, not all the pans work with this side, but you can use it to take them out. Look at that. Here, let's slide that right next to the fish. And then let's push this one all the way through. It's like a baking factory here. And then I'll put in the butterfly. All right, not much longer, and I will be done, and we'll be able to check them all out. All right, so here is the regular sugar cookie. Shapes are holding up really nice. Hit the edge, though, just slightly on the pan. That one's set. Let's push this one through. Okay, last one. So when I come back, I'll have all this out. And we'll, take a closer look at them and wrap it up, I guess. So I will be back. All right, here we go. I am all set. Now, the last one is ready to come out. A little different angle here, but we should be able to do it. Okay, now that was the hearts. Let me try to match these all up. Okay, and then the butterfly. It's here in no particular order. Then let me grab these. Okay, and this is the rhino. And then we have this one. And then the last one is the fish. I would say overall, everything worked pretty good. I mean, it's a nice little set. Let me just get one on my little board here. Fishy, fishy, was there one you liked better than the other? I don't know. Let me get a top-down view of everything so you can get a better look. How's that? I would say the cookies came out pretty nice, shape-wise and everything. All right, let's get this in here. Let's find... I do want to check out one of these little heart cookies. Okay. And I'm not too sure about my butterfly, if it's going to survive being removed, but let's take a look. It did. All right, I'll leave the rest. Let me take them out. Let me at least see if they survive the... There we go. They're just like a little stuck, but I would say overall, they look pretty good. Let me get them around here. Let's get them all out. Not sure why I want to hang on to them in any way. Fishy, fishy. Okay, this one is the softest. Look at that. It did stick a little bit on the edge. I remember seeing that. Okay, all the pans are out of here. And there they are. All right, so I guess I should just match them up again, huh? And then let's taste one. Let's taste one of these doubles. Soft. Looks like it's baked all the way through. Just a little hint of brown on the bottom. It tastes okay. Tastes like a cookie. How's that? All right, so there you go. What do you think about that? That's probably the last Easy Bake set I have. There's a few more things I'm looking at. I mentioned that refrigerator, and then there is the computer game. I was thinking about getting that and trying to find that, and maybe setting it up on one of my older computers and playing it. And then, of course, there's some mixes that I'm missing. So as soon as I find the mixes, I will update, probably bring in an oven that matches that mix for the year, and then do those as well. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this series of Easy Bake. I've done three, one every day. I mean, one every Saturday for the last, well, maybe it wasn't a Saturday. Let's just say one a week for the last 3 weeks. So we'll see what I come up for next week. And if you want to see those videos, look in that description for a playlist. Or as always, you can just search a Lucky Penny Shop. One more zoom in there on something so you can kind of see them up close. And as always, thanks for supporting and watching the channel, giving the videos a thumbs up, and sharing. It's really appreciated. Later! If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
pick it up.
Thanks for watching.